Hey guys, now we'll be learning how to install Java onto your computer. This is important because Eclipse doesn't actually run unless Java is installed. So what you're going to want to do first is go to this website here, or this page of oracle.com. Don't worry, I'll put the link in the description below so that you guys don't have to hunt around for it, because this took me a few minutes to find. Once here, though, you're going to look for the Java Development Kit 8 Update 151. That means that it's a part of Java 8, and it's just the 151st update in the process. You can't actually download anything until you accept the license agreement, so make sure you do that first. And then you're going to want to look for the same bit operating system that you used and downloaded for Eclipse, because they need to match up with your computer and with each other in order to function properly. In case you had forgotten which one you used, just go to Control Panel, System, and then look for the system type, and you'll see it right here. Now I saw that I have Windows 64-bit, and I know my Eclipse is 64-bit, so I'm going to want to download this one. The x86 is for 32-bit operating systems. Sometimes you see this instead of 32. That's because your PC has a program files x86 folder, and that's for 32-bit programs. So if I go ahead and download this one here, and to spare some time, I already downloaded this. So go to my downloads. Here it is right here. So I have Java Development Kit, Java 8, Update 151 for Windows 64. The important thing to note is that this is the JDK, not the JRE. The JRE actually comes with the JDK if you choose to download the JDK, because the JRE on itself just has the runtime environment. It doesn't have the whole development package. As you can see, this one has a lot more things than this one. That's because this has the whole Java library that you can utilize and use. If you go ahead and run this, it will bring us to a page that will start to begin the installation process. Note that this little shield here means that you need to have administrator abilities. Alright, sorry I had to pause it a bit there because this does take 30 seconds to a minute to actually open up. This is actually a pretty straightforward process. All we really need to do is just pretty much follow the protocol and click next until we're done. So first it's going to install the development kit into our program files, which is our 64-bit, so that's what we want. Just click next, and we'll let it do its thing. Alright, it is done with the development kit. Now it just needs to make sure that we like where the runtime environment is going to. So let's click next, and we'll let it do its thing. There we are, now it's done. So we'll just close out of that, and let's try Eclipse. Cool, it's working right away, that's good. However, sometimes it's not going to go as smoothly as this. We can cancel that for now. Sometimes it'll show up with an exit code 13. That means one of two things. First, it could mean that your Eclipse operating system version and Java operating system version don't match up. So make sure you can re-download those ones and just write down whichever one you downloaded, and make sure that it's matched up with the system type. That will solve the problem. If it does not, go to Advanced System Settings here, Environment Variables. Before I do anything, remember, be careful with these. you can really screw up your computer if you do anything wrong. So just do exactly as I do. You want to create a new variable called Java Home, exactly as you see here. Now the value of this variable will be the path of your development kit. If you follow this process as I did, this will be your path. And if you use the same version of Java that I did. If you follow the same process but use a different version, just make sure you modify the version here. Worst case scenario, you have to go hunt around for your development kit, copy the path, and paste it into here. That's not really too big of a problem. After you finish that variable, you want to go edit this path variable. So you double click on it to edit, and then you want to make sure that you have this value right here. This tells the computer like where exactly to go to access the Java library and everything. Then you want to make sure you have this one. It's the same thing as the Java home, except it has /bin. Everything else, don't need to worry about, it should already be there. Click OK to save, OK to save, OK. Then you can exit out of this, and Eclipse should run now, which we have it working here. Alright, I think that concludes everything. Remember, if you liked this and learned something, feel free to like and subscribe. If you had any issues, just leave me a comment. I'm pretty quick with getting back to that stuff. And if you have any more questions, I might be able to point you in the right direction or help you solve the problem. All right, see you later, guys.